That's great, man. Did you know that Lanny Poffo was one of the first wrestlers to use a moonsault?
I did know that.
Absolutely.
He still uses it today, apparently.
We sure hope we'll see it tonight.
Also uses a move called the honor roll, which is a flipping senton splash. Kamala, as you mentioned earlier, known to use that big Kamala splash.
He's a multiple USWA champion as well. You know what, Rachi? We got two wrestlers here that are wrestling barefoot.
That's right. This is a bootless match, ladies and gentlemen.
A bootless match.
You know, I guess they haven't heard the rule here of like no shirt, no shoes, no service. Lanny Poffo looks kind of like a pool boy.
He does.
Wow, this match. About to get underway. The bell is rung. Kamala slapping that robust belly of his. Poffo seeming a little bit reluctant to tie up with Kamala, prancing around like we've known him to do. A fan just chanted for Kamala to eat a white man. Look at this. Poffo showing off on that top rope. A very flamboyant individual, to say the least.
A little gayish, if I might say, but not that there's anything wrong with that.
That's how you say, that's why I said flamboyant. You know, I wanted to avoid the whole gate hanging up. Sends him to the outside. Kamala, obviously the stronger of the two, much bigger than his opponent.
Absolutely. Kamala still shows up on Raw once in a while, as he's still under contract from WWE on a monthly basis.
That's right. The last time I saw him, he actually wrestled against Umaga, who is a favorite of mine.
That's one impressive wrestler, I'll tell you one thing.
That's right. The referee holding Kamala, asking him not to go to the outside and follow his opponent. His opponent making his way back in.
You know what? That wrestler is definitely not as cute as the one we had before.
The referee, no. Definitely not. Now there's Kamala. The genius.
Protecting himself.
Calling for the break. Kamala threading the chop. Perhaps not willing to make a clean break, as we see Lanny Poffo, the genius, covering up in the corner. And
well, you know what? I've never seen Kamala actually responding to the crowd this way. The crowd didn't want him to chop, and he didn't.
Look at this. Once again, going to the collar level tie-up. Look at this. Poffo goes to the eyes. Big back rake. Now, what's this? He's got Kamala in the corner, hammering away on the breakdancer. Now opening up in the painted face of the Ugandan Savage. And another shot. Going to the throat now. He's got a 5 count. And then he's got to release it. If he does not release the hold, he will be disqualified.
I'm not quite sure that this is the tactic that Lanny Poffo wants to use against Kamala, because that's exactly what Kamala wants to do, is fight.
That's right, but he was right there choking the life out of him, cheating, trying to get the upper hand, because once again, as I mentioned earlier, his opponent much bigger than Kamala.
There's the chop.
Firing back with the chop to the top of the dome. Poffo retreating to the opposite corner. Kamala looking for another one, perhaps. Poffo once again rearing away. Kamala saying come on, speaking English.
I guess he must have learned that backstage somehow, somewhere.
You know, I heard that Kamala has quite a successful singing career. You wouldn't believe it, but kind of bizarre, you know. You wouldn't expect him to wrestle somebody like Bryan Danielson for a title as prestigious as the ROH title, but look at this. Poffo extending a hand. Kamala
left-handed as well.
Reluctant kick to the midsection.
The oldest trick in the book there, Mikey.
That's right, definitely. The oldest trick in the book right there.
Going back to Kamala, is he a country singer or?
I don't know, but I hear music on his official website, so look it up. I believe it's... Actually, I don't even know the URL. Just Google Kamala. It's right here we see Lanny Poffo Googling the face of Kamala with those bare feet of his. Now going once again to the choke across that bottom rope. Once again, choking him. The referee administering the count.
Actually, he's got the big man down, and that's one thing that you got to do with Kamala, is keep him off his feet.
I think he's once again choking him. Now look at this. Lanny Poffo nailing him with that cheap right hand, now making the cover, but the referee not administering the count. Poffo
going on the top rope.
Moonsault.
There's the moonsault.
Lanny Poffo, one of the first wrestlers in the United States to ever utilize a moonsault in a professional wrestling match. But I don't believe he caught all of it as Kamala now.
I think he might have knocked himself on Kamala's belly, actually, right on the head.
Unloading with those chops, now going to the big headbutt.
There we go. Genius is in trouble now.
Whistling from coast to coast. Kamala charges in, big corner splash with that big moon belly. Pinning the man on the wrong side. Kim Chi now admonishing him, telling him to roll him over, as Slick used to do back in the day in the WWF, when he would say, Kamala, you are a man. You are not an animal. Now the cover. Oh, and that's it.
That's it.
The match is over. Kamala victorious.
To you, a poem from the genius, Lanny Poffo.
Lanny Poffo going to give us all a poem tonight, what he is of course most famous for.
Behold this humble entourage, their heads are bowed in reverence, at the very slightest whisper of one name, exalting in his splendor, which is altogether fitting of the people and the lands from whence he came. False monarchies are commonplace as kingdoms rise and fall, but I, the genius full of glory and renown, say the macho man is everything that everybody everywhere would ever want to wear a crown.
Of course, Lanny Poffo referring here to his brother, the late Macho Man, Randy Savage, who was known for a period of time as Macho King Randy Savage in the WWE. Now, Lanny's opponent Chaz Lovely now has the mic.
Lanny, nobody cares about your poems anymore. You're old news. This is not 1985 anymore, right? How old are you? Shut up, I'm trying to talk.
Chaz with some disparaging remarks for Lanny.
You forgot your walker. That's why you need her to help you to ringside. Tonight, I'm going to show you that this is a young Lions game, and you're just an old dog.
The old veteran against the young lion tonight here, as charming Chaz Lovely takes on the genius leaping Lanny Poffo with Miss Rachel in his corner. Both men warming up right now as we hear the bell ring, and the crowd is ready for the action to start, as the referee checking both men here. Lanny, of course, getting some advice from Miss Rachel, who is his manager here tonight. Charming Chaz Lovely had some words about her earlier tonight that I'm sure neither he or Miss Rachel were too happy about. He, I'm of course referring to Lanny Poffo, who always has a soft spot for the ladies, as he puts charming Chaz Lovely into a side headlock right now. Chaz has Lanny in the corner, and there's going to be a break. The referee should be forcing the break right now. Lanny wanting to look up again here as Chaz doing a bit of stalling. The crowd heavily behind Lanny Poffo here tonight, now chanting Lanny's name. And we're going to see another lockup. Lanny with a big arm drag. Now has Chaz on the ropes. Chaz going outside the ring. Chaz is going to try and slow this match down. Of course, Lanny Poffo has dropped a considerable amount of weight since the death of his brother, Macho Man Randy Savage. Lanny, of course, fearing for his own heart problems. Of course, there's a history of heart problems in his family, but Lanny doing his best to stay as lean as possible, and he's certainly looking great here tonight. Chaz has Poffo in the corner now. The referee should be in there trying to break this. A big knee to the midsection of Lanny Poffo. Chaz stomping away on Poffo now as we see the lips on his tights. There's always been a lot of questions to the sexuality of Chaz Lovely, but he is showing just how tough he is tonight. He should not be talking to the crowd. He should be focusing on beating the wily veteran here tonight. Poffo mounting a bit of an offense here, but Chaz staying on top of him. Chaz, of course, looks to be in fantastic shape here tonight, and he's known as being a bit of a high flyer as well. Of course, Lanny Poffo was the innovator of both the moonsault and the swanton bomb. So Lanny Poffo, a bit of a legend as far as high flying goes, as Chaz, of course, resorting once again to the dirty tactics here tonight against Lanny, and more showboating to the crowd. Lanny takes a smash face first to the turnbuckle. Chaz is upset tonight. There was a lot said by both men before this match, and Chaz is obviously going to take this opportunity to try and make a name for himself. Poffo is going to do his best to try and stop him though, as we're seeing right now. Chaz now in the corner taking some hard blows to his midsection. Lanny has one of the best punches in the professional wrestling business. And now it is Chaz who's in the same position that Lanny was in, down on the canvas, taking some stomps to the midsection and to the throat area. Now Miss Rachel has resorted to some of the dirty tactics that Chaz was showing us all earlier, and this isn't right. The referee better wake up here, open her eyes. I don't think Lanny needs this kind of help. Chaz now begging off, asking for a timeout. He was referring to Lanny as an old man earlier, but right now it appears that Lanny may be in better shape than Chaz. Chaz trying to beg off, trying to slow down the pace of this match. It appears Chaz may now be asking for a test of strength, which is very unorthodox for him to ask for in a match. Be interesting to see here, with all the weight loss from Poffo, who really is the strongest, how much strength he may have lost, but it looks like Chaz is on the losing end of this run. Poffo now has Chaz down on his knees, right in front of Poffo's midsection here. Chaz squealing and screaming on his knees here, as Lanny Poffo puts all of his force. Chaz once again resorting to those dirty tactics to come out on top. Of course, whatever it takes to win has always been Chaz's philosophy. And right now the roles have been reversed yet again, and the crowd is not happy. Heavy boos now for the charming one. Pinfall attempt, but Lanny is on the ropes. He's got to pull Lanny into the middle of the ring if he wants that to work. The crowd trying to rally behind Lanny Poffo right now. Lanny attempting to get back onto his feet. And it appears the crowd is working. Lanny is getting up and mounting a little bit of a comeback. Chaz being smart stops him. Chaz heavily oiled up here tonight. I don't know if that's playing a factor. Chaz spending a lot of time arguing with the crowd, taunting the crowd, and he really should be focusing on these pinfall attempts on Mr. Poffo, staying on Poffo, not letting Poffo get up and regenerate. Charming Chaz, well known in this area, as he's laying a big choke on Lanny Poffo right now. I don't know if Poffo's going to be able to take much more of this. The referee really should be doing a better job of trying to keep everything by the rules, by the book here tonight. This is not a no disqualification match, and there's been a lot of tactics here tonight that are against the rules. Chaz once again spending a lot of time communicating with the crowd. Now he's got Miss Rachel up, and this may have been one of the reasons why Poffo brought Miss Rachel, to help distract Chaz. It looks like Chaz may just hit Miss Rachel right now. No, it's the other way around. Chaz taking the big slap to the face. And Chaz is down. Poffo is down. I think we're going to be at the conclusion soon. Chaz is spending far too much time worrying about the woman on the outside of the ring. Now it appears he's going to the top. And he misses. That was a huge mistake by Chaz. He misses. He hits the canvas hard. If Poffo can recover here, it could be all. Poffo making his way up the ropes. Could we see the moonsault? Could we see the move that Lanny Poffo brought to North America? Yes! 2, 3. It's all over. A textbook, a beautiful moonsault by Lanny Poffo. And he takes the big victory here tonight over charming Chaz Lovely. Now he's on the outside celebrating with Miss Rachel as we get the official word.
He's got the microphone. I guess we're going to get one of those wonderful poems from the genius Lanny Poffo.
That's genius, huh? I have to question that one. He's sure saying a lot, let me tell you. This guy.
Well, his words are poetic, Zayden Storm, and everybody here at Great North Wrestling and Hannibal Pro Wrestling absolutely love Lanny Poffo. And, of course, there you hear the ovation here as you see the shirt on Lanny Poffo in honor, of course, of his brother, the Macho Man Randy Savage, who recently passed away, and such a sad time for us all in pro wrestling.
Indeed, that's sad. But let me tell you a little bit about Lanny Poffo. First of all, is that even his real hair? I mean, come on. This guy is outclassed. He's so old. I mean, give me a break, man. Nick, I mean, I don't know if he's even got any talent.
Oh, come on, man. He's wrestled all over the world and beaten everybody in the world. You can't take away from him. You can't take away from his skills. As a matter of fact, Platinum Preston Perry is about to see those skills. Look at the conditioning of Lanny Poffo.
The conditioning, he looks like he went through a pig farm trying to raise some animals. Give me a break on that, Nick. But let me tell you, Platinum Preston Perry, he's a little bit above and beyond that statute. I don't even think that this Lanny Poffo has a chance.
Lanny Poffo, one of the greats of all time. Platinum Preston Perry, going to be one of the greats of all time. And look at Preston Perry as he's preparing to go for a test of strength with Lanny Poffo. And maybe that's a bad idea, but then again, Preston Perry is in amazing conditioning.
Yes, indeed. Let me tell you, I mean, he's probably been in that gym more than...
Wait a minute.
What's going on here? That's the technical difficulties.
That's clearly Dan Severn in the middle of that, Zayden Storm.
You must be seeing things, Nick. That is not Dan Severn. Obviously, somebody doesn't know how to do their job to get this. Wow, okay, test of strength. Let's go ahead and take it from here. I don't know what's going on back there.
I don't know what's going on either, but it's really frightening because there's these weird sounds coming through our headsets, Zayden, and I'm promising you, every time this comes on, I see an image of Dan Severn.
You know, hey, you can see all you want. I mean, there's also the asylum. You know, you can always check into the mental institution. You might have a problem. Hey, you know what? It's not my issue.
Platinum Preston Perry now going to the midsection as Zayden Storm says that I have lost my rocker, so to speak. And there you see that Lanny Poffo's in some kind of trouble here as Platinum Preston clearly overpowering him. But here Lanny is using those wrestling skills, and now he has him in a pinning combination. The referee's in position 2. Got a shoulder.
Wow. Yeah, a little slick move there on that Poffo guy. I tell you what, watch out for him. He looks like he's a snake in there.
Zayden Storm, come on, man. He's a legend. Show some respect.
He looks like a legend, let me tell you.
Of course,
a legend. Yeah.
Both men going at it word for word now, and it looks like they're going to go back into a test of strength, Zayden Storm. And once again, Poffo looks like he got the better of this one.
I don't think so. I think that Platinum Preston Perry's going to take it to him. Look at him work that puffed Poffo old son of a gun, working him over. Just watch him work. This guy is amazing.
Well, he is amazing. I'm not going to take it away, and here we go. It was a barrel roll, but Platinum Preston Perry was able to continue to roll and got his feet all in the ropes. And the referee
got that rope.
Break it up.
Yeah, I think so. But Platinum Preston Perry, you can't really take anything away from this guy. He's got a lot of skill under that belt. Not taking a whole lot away from Lanny Poffo, but let me tell you, he's an old time. I don't know if he's still got it.
And wait a minute. No, he's got a key lock in there. And Preston's in trouble, Zayden. He's got a key lock in.
I haven't seen that hold since my grandmother.
Oh, come on.
That is an old school move, though. I tell you what, though, he ain't going to tap out to that.
I don't know, Preston Perry. We can hear him from our table. He's writhing in pain. And Poffo now is going to be forced to let go because Perry was able to get into the ropes.
That's right. He was aware of the ropes being close by, and he got right to it. Smart move.
And there you hear this great Canadian audience giving Preston Perry a piece of their mind. You remember, Zayden, just last week, Preston Perry came to the ring with an American flag in Hawkesbury, Ontario, and an American singlet, and was claiming to be from the United States. Tonight he comes out with maracas, claiming to be from Mexico. Does this guy have an identity crisis?
No, I don't think he has an identity crisis at all, Nick. I think that everybody's just jealous of his ability to be anywhere he wants to be, representing whatever. He's got the skill and the talent. It doesn't even make a difference.
Are you suggesting that Preston Perry is an international superstar as he lays those shoulders into Lanny Poffo in the corner and now putting the boots to the guy?
Yeah, that's right. And he's got the skills and the talent. Look at him go and work this old man. What is this guy? He's old and fuddy.
Come on, Zayden Storm. You ought to be ashamed of yourself as Poffo goes in the crowd.
I'm surprised his hair didn't fall off yet.
Come on. And now Preston Perry just stepping on Poffo's throat over in the corner and choking the man, and I'm surprised the referee didn't get in there sooner. And here he comes again.
All right, Captain Obvious. All right. Well, let me tell you something. This old man's going to choke out whatever you want to say, but he's not going to last long in that ring.
Preston Perry now laying elbows to the inner thigh of Lanny Poffo. Right. And Lanny Poffo may be in some trouble here. You see him wrenching and grabbing for that leg, trying to keep Perry off of it. And I got to be honest with you, Zayden Storm, this is a good strategy, rather. I can't get my mind right after all these technical difficulties. This is a good strategy that Zayden...
I'd have to say it's an excellent strategy. Look at him. Look him work that old man's leg. He's going to need a walker after this match. I'll tell you what, I'm surprised he doesn't retire right now.
We're even having technical difficulties on the microphone. I'm not sure what in the world is going on here, but there's just something in the air, Zayden Storm, and I don't know what it is, but it's really starting to freak me out. Wait a minute, Lenny just yanked the shirt right off of Preston Perry.
Wow. I tell you what, that's just not even... Oh! Come on.
Now Poffo laying the right hands in the corner, just tattering Perry across the forehead. And now he's putting the boots to him, and that's the last thing that Perry wanted, was to raise the ire of one Lanny Poffo, because we know that man has a mean streak.
He's just pulling his clothes off. What is this guy, a psycho? Oh, man. Sick and psycho. This guy must be a real old piece of work, I'll tell you what.
Backdrop there by Poffo, and Perry hits hard. And now Poffo on his feet. What's he ready for? There's a deep arm drag right there, taking Perry over. And now he's in a pinning combination. Wow. Perry was able to get his shoulder up at one.
First real wrestling move I've seen all day.
Come. Poffo now with Perry up by the head, and big right hand again to the forehead.
That's a closed fist. Come on. Where's the referee in this match?
I would say what's good for the goose is good for the gander, because Preston Perry has been nailing Poffo all night with closed fists.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Give me a break. You can sit there and talk your smack all. I mean, really, is your rear end jealous amount of crap that comes out of your mouth? Come on, Nick.
Good grief. There's nothing that you won't say as there's Zayden Storm.
Yeah, let me tell you, I just speak the truth, and that's all there is to it.
Preston Perry now taking a midsection shot, dropping an elbow there across the back of Poffo, and here comes another one, and Poffo's in trouble. There you see him writhing in pain again. I've got to be honest with you, Zayden. Poffo has been beaten from pillar to post here this evening. Zayden Storm is really putting on a good showing.
I would have to say so. Platinum knows how to take the beatings, and then he has the endurance to actually keep going. I don't know about this old fellow.
And Poffo was able to get his shoulder up. And you keep calling Poffo an old fellow, but look at the conditioning that this man's in. He is in tremendous, phenomenal conditioning. And there Poffo's going to fight back.
Phenomenal conditioning. You got to be kidding me, man. I would say Harrison Ford looks better than this guy about tenfold.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know about this. The nasty chops. I tell you what, Platinum Preston Perry.
Here we go again.
What is this?
There's a counter in the center of the screen. 6, 5, 4, 3, and then it's gone.
All right, we need to get somebody working on this technical jargon. Someone in the back isn't doing their job, and this is it's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on here.
Now, Zayden,
what are these hallucinations you keep talking about, Dan Severn? What in the world, man?
He was clearly there. I was pointing at my monitor and showing you, and you were acting like he wasn't even there. It was clearly Dan Severn in the image.
You know, I just wanted to hear you say that because it just sounds so funny you would hallucinate and say that and be so convinced of your own hallucinations. It is ridiculous.
And wait a minute. Preston Perry now making his way up top, and what? Poffo grabbed the ropes and hung him out to dry, and Perry looks like he's in some pain, and now Poffo's giving chase up on the second rope. And
teaching higher octaves after that one.
Off, and oh my goodness!
Yeah. Come on, Platinum. You can't let an old fuddy-duddy like that take over the match. Come on, dude.
Preston Perry hit hard, but at the same time, it looked like Poffo's head bounced right off the canvas. And wait a minute. What are we going to see here as Poffo's taking? And here we go with some more technical difficulties.
What in the world is going on here?
Wait a minute, Poffo now picking him up and slamming Perry to the canvas. Are we going to see that moonsault?
Moonsault.
The rope.
I'd be surprised he can climb the ropes.
And here we go. Zayden Storm, there's the moonsault.
Wow. How did he land that?
2, 3, and there's your winner.
Unbelievable.
There is your winner, Lanny
Poffo. Wow. And I can't believe this guy won this match.
You know, you talked a lot of stuff, and then let's go back and look at this again. Here earlier on, Lanny was in control, but then Perry took over and started choking the man out and continued to do so several times. It was at this point that he would drag him out and then give him a few elbow drops. And I got to be honest, Lanny was in trouble, but Preston Perry wasn't ready for the conditioning of Lanny Poffo. There you see the suplex off the top rope that ultimately set up Preston Perry for that one-of-a-kind moonsault, and here he is.
I'm still surprised he even was able to climb that rope.
From Lanny Poffo, and there is your winner, 1, 2, and then 3.
3 referees on the outside. This is a very serious matter. This is to decide who's going to be the first ever Great North Wrestling champion. We don't want any discrepancies in who wins this. That's why we have those 3 referees on the outside.
All right, and we got everyone starting here in the ring now.
Sexy Eddie in the corner, chopping this young man. There's a lot of wrestlers in here. Wrestlers came all out of the woodwork to compete in this. Hollywood Hunks taking a beating.
Look at all the action in the ring right now. You see the Mansoor
Rookie
brothers
man, Bruiser beating up Jack the Mountie.
2 big men in the ring. 25 men in the ring. Just think of all the weight outside.
Jeremy Prophet's not even in the ring yet, and someone just got eliminated there.
That looks like we got our first elimination
it's
of the night.
pandemonium.
Big man's out of the ring. Charmin Chaz Lovely getting chopped now. One of the Hunks trying to get him out. Looks like he saved that one.
Lots of action going on. It's very hard to
Lanny
call.
outside the ring. He hasn't gone inside yet.
Well, don't call him the genius for nothing. He's taking his time.
He is smart. It looks like he's finding just the right moment because technically he isn't eliminated until he gets thrown over the top, and he's not even in the ring yet. Taking his time, very intelligent.
A lot of these wrestlers were in a hurry to get in, but truly Lanny is smart, staying on the outside. These guys are beating the heck out of each other. Oh, Lanny Poffo finally coming in.
Inside the ring, along with Jay Lethal, 2 buddies.
Are they going to team up? No, there's no real friends in this.
No, Hannibal, there really isn't, so you can't trust anybody, even friend or foe. You can expect to get backstepped at one point, and it looks like the Bruiser's now going over.
One of the Mansoors trying to throw him out, the Professor. Oh, and he's pulling his hair, raking his eyes. The referees are going to have a hard time controlling this one. There's just so many men in here, so much action going on at once.
Look at the intensity.
These fans have been treated to a night of real great matches. That match between Jeremy Prophet and Soa Min against Desjardins.
I couldn't agree more. That was one of the hardest hitting matches I've ever seen. It looks like Rock Desjardins will be having a very nasty morning.
His wrestling career, his short-lived wrestling career is over. And another local Ottawa wrestler thrown outside of the ring.
So we've got the second elimination of the night.
Lanny throws Chaz Lovely's head into the turnbuckle. Smash. That's gotta hurt. I've felt that numerous times. Really hurts the nose. The spoiler being double teamed here.
Just tell us, Hannibal, you being a wrestler, how much does it hurt getting thrown into one of those turnbuckles?
It's very painful. There's nothing but steel underneath that thin layer of padding, and it's not pleasant to say the least.
I can imagine so. It does not look like much fun.
Look at the development on the spoiler here. Such a thick back. Former Quebec champion in bodybuilding.
He's a very big guy. If you've seen this guy leg press, I don't know anybody who can leg press more than this guy. You should see this guy in the gym. He's an absolute monster, and just the same, he's the same in the ring. He had a match with Jack the Mountie a few weeks ago, and they had an incredible match. Smoller came out on top, showed just how powerful and just how dangerous he is. It's not easy defeating a big man like Jack the Mountie. Very big accomplishment for this one.
Dave Titan just eliminated.
That's right, it looks like Titan's out, but the match is not over. It looks like
they're continuing this battle on the outside.
That's right, Brunken and
Dave Titan out. Oh, one of the hunks outside of the ring. He hits that cement concrete hard. Oh, there goes the other one. Great North Wrestling does not use pads on the outside. Our wrestlers are tough.
I was just going to say, look around the ring, folks. You see no padding there. That's not because we don't want to use pads. That's because there's no padding in Great North Wrestling. Concrete only. If you want to go outside the ring, prepare to be hurt. It's dangerous. You're supposed to be inside the ring. If you feel the need to go outside the ring and turn up a notch, get ready to throw in the concrete because there is no padding.
That concrete is unforgiving.
That's right. Only the toughest wrestlers in Great North Wrestling.
I'm still feeling back pain from a few weeks ago when Nathan Banner did a plancha to the outside on me, and I hit that cement floored hard, and my head hit it hard, and I think I still got the lump on the back of my head.
That was a sickening thud indeed. Nathan Banner, 6'6". He's actually in this match right now. He jumped over the top rope, hitting Hannibal. All that weight coming down on you. It must have been very painful.
It was painful. He's a tough customer. I think he underestimated me a bit, but he brought his A-game to the match, and it was a tough match. It was one of the toughest fights I ever had.
That's for sure. Oh, it looks like Lanny Poffo now eliminating Charming Chaz Lovely.
Lanny is holding his own in there tonight for an older fellow. He's actually one of the few wrestlers that hasn't already wrestled earlier tonight, so Lanny has a bit of an advantage. He's fresh.
I was going to say Lanny has an
Jay Lethal looks like he's eliminated. Oh no, just barely holding on. Barely holding on. The Monsoors are running out of energy here. That kick didn't look like it had much to it.
Like you said, Hannibal, some of these guys have only wrestled tonight, so they're at a severe disadvantage.
Two big guys going out at it now. Sua Min and Nathan Banner. Nathan Banner, 6'6" tall. This manager has been quite a pain.
The fans here really not liking the manager.
Vivacious Vic Callahan.
Is that what his name is?
He almost cost me my match tonight, but it actually backfired, so thank you for interfering in my match.
Oh, it looks like Quantum Force. I didn't even notice them.
They're heading back to 1985. Oh, Nathan Banner out. Took 2 men to throw him out.
That's incredible.
Again.
But you know what? I don't think Nathan actually went over the top rope. I think it was the second rope. It doesn't look like he's actually out of the match. You have to be eliminated. You have to be thrown over the top rope. See,
no,
Nathan's
it's over the top and on the floor. Lanny just throws out the Monsoors. 2 men at once being thrown out easily by Lanny Poffo, the fresh man in the ring, and he's staying in the corner. He's being very smart about this match, conserving his energy.
I was going to say, Lanny.
He has not been spending too much time in the tanning beds lately, has he?
No, he looks
very pale.
He looks like a big glass of milk, actually. And Lanny, very intelligent. He's taking his time here, but he's throwing everybody over the top. He's actually one of our bigger competitors. He does have an advantage here compared to D-Man. I think D-Man looks like he's a little toothpick, and Lanny looks like the Hulk beside him.
Lanny has been training very hard for this. He told me he's been running 5 kilometers a day. He's been training in the weight room.
Look at those punches right to Nathan Banner's head.
That was a hard blow, definitely. Certainly much harder than the blows that Jack the Mountie is putting on Lanny right now. But
yeah, Jack the Mountie coming out here with Jason Decoteau. Not one of our most liked superstars or managers. I think they don't have a single fan, I believe is what Jeremy Crawford said a couple weeks ago. And you know what? I think they're right.
Sexy Eddie going down now.
Sexy Eddie feeling those blows. Looks like he's got stars in his eyes, and Nathan Banner's getting hammered. Looks like he's in trouble.
This is very taxing on the body, having all these guys pounding on you. Oh, and it looks like the D-Man. Oh, Sniper.
Sergeant Sniper eliminated.
He's out.
Highly unlikely to be eliminated by such a small competitor.
I think he was very lucky there to eliminate Sergeant Sniper. What was that?
Spitting at the
What is Vic Callahan doing? Vic Callahan better stay out of this.
You know, I don't trust Vic Callahan. He's done a lot of undermined things tonight, and the fans have definitely really not enjoyed what he's been doing, and the referees have not picked up on it because he's a very sneaky guy.
Nathan Banner getting choked by Prophet, and then Prophet gets hit in the back by Jay Lethal.
Look at Lanny Poffo in the back.
Jay Lethal better stop showboating.
Lanny Poffo with a kick. I don't think I've ever
Oh,
seen Lanny
here you
Poffo
go.
kick.
Elbow to the back of the head of the Mountie.
Looks like he's been turning up his game here. And now Jeremy
Lanny's
Poffo
definitely playing it smart, isn't he?
He is. I'm actually very impressed with Lanny's performance. It seems that he's really turning it up a notch, but he's also, as you can see, look at him, he's resting in the corner right now.
Prophet taking it to Jay Lethal now. Doesn't have to worry about a 5 count here. He's just choking Jay Lethal out. But looks like Prophet's getting a little bit tired too. The working man Bruiser is still in.
Yeah, the working man Bruiser, he's pounding away. And I was going to say, you just mentioned Jeremy Prophet, one of our most talented competitors, probably, I think, one of your greatest rivals as well.
He's one of my toughest rivals, but I have a lot of respect for him. He's one of the toughest wrestlers out there today. He's beaten me a few times. One of the few men that can say they hold a clean victory over Hannibal.
That's right, Jeremy Prophet is a very tough competitor. He actually defeated you in Renfrew, Ontario last year.
He did. He's a tough guy. He knows how to take advantage of any situation. Oh, Lanny Poffo, a Bronco buster of some type on Soa Min. I don't know what that was.
I've never seen that. You know, I don't think he's
Lanny Poffo has been known for some unique moves in his career.
That's right.
And that's certainly one of them. Some blows to the top of Soa Min's head. Sexy Eddie from behind pulling the tights of Jay Lethal. Nathan Banner behind him. Oh, and a big punch to the face of Sexy Eddie.
Look at Sexy Eddie going down like a rock. That punch.
Jay Lethal and Nathan Banner. Oh, here goes Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal holding on. Nathan Banner, oh, he gets hit from behind.
Look at all these competitors here.
Jay Lethal is spending a lot of time showboating. He better watch it. There's a lot of really tough wrestlers in this. Oh, Sexy Eddie from 15 feet up in the air.
Right.
Pressed from the Spoiler. The Spoiler is one of the most powerful people in all of professional wrestling.
He's one of our largest competitors. That's got to be about 15 feet right down to the concrete floor. That's got to hurt.
He can bench press over 600 pounds. The Spoiler is a tank. Vivacious Vic Callahan consoling Sexy Eddie right now. He's in dreamland right now. He took a long fall and he's right out of it.
He'll definitely be feeling that one tomorrow.
Jeremy Prophet holding Nathan Banner and a big punch to the gut by Soa Min.
Well, it looks like we got the allegiance of Soa Min and Jeremy Prophet. They were in action earlier today against Carl Leduc and Rock Desjardins.
They were very impressive. They had a fairly easy victory against Rock Desjardins and Carl Leduc. They worked very well as a team.
And looks like Jeremy Prophet now pounding away at Jack the Mountie, who looks absolutely gassed. It looks like he has nothing left.
If I were Jeremy Prophet, I would get Jack the Mountie out of there right now.
It looks like
completely out of energy.
Once again, working with Soa Min. It looks like.
And here's Lanny. It looks like Lanny might be coming to actually surprisingly teaming with Jeremy Prophet and Soa Min to get the Mountie out.
Oh, it looks like he didn't go over. Jack the Mountie.
Lanny Poffo being very cautious in there.
Is that Soa Min biting Jay Lethal over there?
Soa Min is a rule breaker. He'll do anything to win, and this is a battle royal. The Great North Wrestling Heavyweight title is on the line. People are willing to do whatever it takes to win.
This is a very, very special night.
Great North Wrestling has been around for 8 years, and they are finally crowning the first champion. It's a prestigious title to win.
That's right, Jack the Mountie.
Oh, Jack the Mountie hits the...
I was going to ask you, how come you're not in this battle royal?
I'm not in this battle royal because the reason is I help Great North Wrestling. I help organize events, and I feel that it wouldn't be fair to have one of the organizers of Great North Wrestling in the battle royal. This battle royal has to be about the athletes and people that have no allegiance to the organization, just the wrestlers. Everyone that's competing in this battle royal tonight is competing in it for free. Nathan Banner hitting the floor, but everyone competing in this battle royal tonight is not receiving any extra pay. They're doing it because they want to win the title. That's how prestigious this title is.
That's right.
And Jeremy Prophet's on the outside. Is he going to take it to the floor? No.
You know what? I got to say, Jeremy Prophet is my pick for this match. It looks like he's in the greatest condition.
My pick for this match is Soa Min simply because he weighs 500 pounds. It's going to be tough getting him out. Oh, I heard that all the way over here. What a hard clothesline.
I was just going to say.
Spoiler's out of it. He's breathing heavily.
That's absolutely sickening. I can feel the thud from 15 feet away.
Jeremy Prophet and Soa Min on one side, Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal on the other. They're discussing with each other. I think they're trying to get a game plan. It's down to 2 teams. Both of these men have been together in teams before, and they're just trying to figure out. A duck by Lanny Poffo.
Looks like
Blow to Soa's chest, hard kick. Lanny's getting a second wind here.
That's right.
His conservation of energy may have done him some good.
Doing a lot of kicking today. Looks like Lanny Poffo.
Jeremy Prophet goes down hard.
Soa Min running to Jeremy Prophet.
Soa Min is out of it. Is Lanny going to go to the top? Oh, no, Jay Lethal on the top. Double axe handle, and Soa Min's down.
Unbelievable. You see the height on that?
What Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal have to do here is throw Soa Min over the top while Prophet is out and Soa is out.
Absolutely right. Soa Min, he's a big guy.
They're wasting time. I don't know why Jay Lethal's pulling on his knee pads.
He's got to be around 500 pounds. It's not easy to get your competitor over. That rope is... how much is it?
Is Lethal going out? Yeah, no, the ropes are 4.5 feet up.
4.5 feet
If I were Jay Lethal, I would not be going to the outside. You got to be throwing these men out. Do not take risks like this. It just takes one trip and you're out of this battle royal.
Very dangerous move. He could slip at any moment. Jeremy Prophet right underneath him.
Very dangerous. Oh, but it pays off.
Looks like it paid off.
Right to the neck.
All the way across the ring.
That hurts.
You know what? Jay Lethal is a very talented competitor. I think he's extremely underrated.
They're wasting their time with high fives. If I was in this battle royal, I'd be trying to get Lanny on my side and be trying to push Soa Min out of there as fast as possible. Oh, and Jay Lethal pays for his mistake.
Lanny Poffo conserving energy once again in the corner. Very intelligent move. I think that is why he is the genius. Definitely the most...
Is Lethal going to be out a headbutt to the nose of Jay Lethal? All these men are getting worn down now.
Hard-hitting action here at Great North Wrestling. You can't find any harder-hitting action anywhere else.
Very, very tough competitors. All of these men are tough.
That's right. The best wrestlers from Canada performing.
And all over the world. Nathan Banner came from New Jersey to be part of this event. Jay Lethal's from the United States.
That's right. We have all the best competitors here.
Jeremy Prophet throws Jay Lethal in the corner. Oh, and Jeremy Prophet's out. Oh, no. Skins the cat.
Is he touching the...
Jeremy Prophet's back in. Oh, Jay Lethal's going to try and throw him out. What's going on here? Is Jay Lethal out? Oh, kick to the gut. Jeremy Prophet out.
That's
trying to make it back in. Jay Lethal, oh, his feet touch the floor. Jeremy Prophet's out of it. There goes your pick.
Well, it looks like my pick's gone. I really thought Jeremy Prophet was going to win here.
Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal are at a distinct advantage here.
I think Jeremy Prophet took his face right to the concrete there. I can feel the thud once again.
Soa Min sucking wind. He's taking a beating. What's going on?
I think his cardio is at a disadvantage, but his size is his advantage. So you really have to watch out. You see the girth on Soa Min. You know what? Now that
he's a very big man,
it's going to be very hard to throw him over the top.
There goes Jeremy Prophet taking that long walk to the back. Oh, 500 pounds crushing Jay Lethal.
The freight train Soa Min.
Oh, that could break a rib right there. Lanny Poffo holding on to his ribs.
It could break a rib. It could collapse the lung. You don't know what's going to happen.
With a broken rib, he's going to have a very hard time taking Soa Min out.
You know, I wouldn't want to be in there with Soa Min. He's an extremely vicious and dangerous man, and with that size, he's extremely athletic for his size. Look at this guy move.
He's very fast. He's a great athlete.
Looks like he's going for avalanche here.
He's going to avalanche both of them. Oh, Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal move.
Going to that steel turnbuckle. I think his head hit the top.
If these two men are smart, they're going to try and eliminate him. And I think they're being very smart here. Lanny's pushing Soa Min.
Wait, look at Lanny's arm. He's got him under.
Oh, and he throws Jay Lethal out. Lanny Poffo is victorious. I'm going to get in there and congratulate him.
Looks like Hannibal is now leaving ringside. You know what? Lanny Poffo was the last to enter the ring. And the final one standing inside. The tortoise beats the hare. The genius prevails. His intelligence. And look, there's Hannibal coming to the ring now. Hannibal told us he's going to congratulate Lanny Poffo. And now all the G&W superstars coming out here. Listen to the crowd, folks. Everybody congratulating the genius. At 56 years old, he has won the G&W Championship. Champagne in the face of Lanny Poffo. Ladies and gentlemen, your first Great North Wrestling champion, the genius, Lanny Poffo, being hoisted up into the rafters. This has got to be Lanny Poffo's greatest accomplishment. Look at the look on his face.
And here comes the poetry.
This is what I've been waiting for.
And the tortoise always beats the hare, Travis.
I'm inspired.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Maybe that's a strategy coming into this match, you know? Who knows?
Genius defeated MVP last night. Utilized a moonsault in that match. As you mentioned, the first man in the United States to utilize a moonsault as an offensive move. Taking on, look at this, the much younger, much visibly stronger Damien Styles.
I gotta tell you something about Tony Little. He's done a good job.
Damien, look at this, testing the ropes. He's looking to be safe here.
You have to warm up, you know? You have to stretch.
And not even that. We've all seen accidents involving wrestling ring ropes snapping during a match.
He's just being safe.
Okay, now Damien Styles shaking it off. He looks like he's ready.
They're ready.
Collar elbow tie of center of the ring. Damien Styles being overpowered by the genius.
Pushes him back into the corner.
I can't believe it, Travis Vasquez.
I think he's saying he pulled his hair.
His hair is pretty short. I don't even know if it's pullable.
I don't think it's possible.
But
The
he's
fans
claiming
letting him have it here.
And the genius has got this crowd behind him 110%. Collar elbow tie once again.
And Damien Styles actually pulling the genius's hair.
Look at that. Utilizing the exact same techniques that Michael
ducks it.
used last night. But look at this. The genius with a big right hand. And another. Now kicking away.
Midsection.
Side headlock applied, wrenching away. Looking to pop the head of Damien Styles like a zit. Sends him off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle.
Aggressive shoulder tackle.
Oh, kick to the gut.
Oh, Damien's out of the ring now.
Did you see that, Travis? A running kick to the gut.
The genius, he's impressing me with every move he does in this ring.
It's impressive maneuvers like that one that make me love the sport of professional wrestling.
Completely agree.
He's climbing up them steps, getting back into the ring. Damien Styles.
The genius, ready, he's waiting.
You know, he had enough time out there to rethink his game plan. I got to think that this stretch right here, Damien Styles is going to take over. Oh, claiming that the genius is cheating and pulling hair. You and I both know that's not true. We saw Damien Styles pull the hair of the genius. Right there now, knocking him down.
The knee to the midsection, and now he's just feeding him the boots.
That's right, stomping away. Damien Styles hits the ropes. Oh, drop kick.
Kicks him out of the ring, and the genius, he hit the ground hard there.
And the genius now on the outside. He's going to have to rethink his game plan. But look at this. Damien Styles giving chase. Not even going to give him a chance here.
He's taking the action to the genius right now, and it's a good strategy. Don't let him rest.
Oh, look. Blocks the right hand. Oh, fires back with a right of his own. And another. Whoa. All three of those connecting.
Genius crawls back into the ring.
Man. Damien Styles in now, slowly making his way to his feet.
The genius just stalking his prey here.
Definitely. Oh, look at this drop toe hold out of nowhere.
Impressive.
Damien Styles floating over into the front face lock.
You like that, huh?
Very impressive amateur mat work here by Damien Styles.
Genius looking to get up.
Oh, big clubbing forearm to the back of the neck. And Damien Styles
Another.
focusing his assault on the exact same region.
Oh, and this crowd cannot stand Damien Styles.
He's obnoxious. Look at him.
It's the lips on the tights.
Definitely. Now Damien Styles, what is this? Focusing the ref towards the crowd.
He's looks to be talking.
Oh, kick to the jewels.
And CJ just missing that completely.
What a jerk this Damien Styles is. What if Lanny Poffo wants to have more kids? Just ruined it for him.
He did. But, you know, I respect that from Damien Styles. You got to do whatever you can to get a win.
Well, you're just flipping and flopping here, Travis. I don't know who you're going for. Oh!
Impressive leg drop onto the Genius.
I'm telling you. Yeah, Damien Styles, well known for
and he's
pulling the
his
straps down.
I think
Hooks the leg. He took way too long to make that cover. He shouldn't have run around the ring like that. He's got to focus on his opponent.
He does choking him here.
Not the breastises in attendance tonight. Damien Styles, a known ladies' man.
He knows he has till 5, too.
That's right. Utilizing every second of that 5 count.
And he gives CJ the finger and just smiles.
Oh, kick right to the mush. It's Damien Styles now on top of things. Oh, big knee lift in the corner. Whip from coast to coast, reversal on the whip. Damien sent in hard. Comes off. Clubbing forearm once again. Finds its mark. The upper shoulder and neck area of the Genius. Now looking to send him off the ropes. Reversal on the whip. Big clothesline!
Big clothesline from the Genius. And they're both down on the mat. They're both going to try and get, let's see, Genius to rise first.
He's got Damien by the head. Oh, another big right hand. Damien is
another
really,
huge right from the Genius.
He is rocking, Travis. Look at this. Damien in a world of pain here. Those big right hands. Here comes the big Beal throw. From corner to corner with the hip toss. And now the Genius. Oh man, mounted fists.
Damien looks like he's in a world of hurt right now.
World of hurt for show. Show. Oh, man.
Elbow to the back of the head.
You know what that is, man? That's giving Damien a taste of his own medicine right there.
It is.
With the clubbing elbow to the back of the neck. Only a 2 count, says referee CJ Roberts. That tremendous elbow, not enough to put Damien Styles away. You're going to have to do
more than that to put Damien Styles away.
That's right. This man is one half of the NWA Canadian Tag Team Champions, Travis. Oh, look at this now. Damien Styles fighting back.
And the Genius is down in the corner.
Is Damien going to charge in here? What's he going to do? Oh, man.
You know, I think he's letting this crowd get to him a little bit.
He turned the referee towards the Genius to focus his attention over there so that Damien could have some time to breathe.
The Genius out of the ring now.
Where's the Genius doing?
I think he's under the ring.
What's going on here? We can't see, of course. We are behind rows upon rows of fans.
Getting up. Damien pulling the hair, pulling him back into the ring.
The Genius fighting back here, rings him up across the top rope. Rolling back in ever so slowly.
Count's broken.
Both men have had a lot taken out of them this far, Travis.
The Genius just with those strong right hands.
Knocks Damien on his ass. The Genius now. He's got Damien Styles by his hair, slowing the rise.
The Genius pulling something out.
Oh, taste of his own medicine with the low blow. A little revenge from earlier.
Damien is shook.
The Genius with the scoop.
A big body
slam. And he's going to go for it, Travis.
Is he going for the moonsault?
He's up in the high right district. Moonsault.
Moonsault.
1, 2, 3, and it's over.
And it's done. Beautiful match. The Genius, he had a game plan. He executed it. He's a smart man. He won.
Yo, got to give it to Damien Styles. He came in here. He brought the fight to the veteran. Wow. He has a poem. I didn't see this coming. That's a lie. Wow. I'm speechless. And the genius Lanny Poffo handing off the robe to referee Danny Lincoln. Look at this MVP. Asking the referee to admonish these fans and throw them out of the building as they are chanting that he sucks, and he does not like that one bit. The bell's rung. We're about to get down to business here. Circling here, calling a tie up center of the ring. The genius overpowering MVP into the corner. Referee calling for the break. Clean break by Lanny Poffo. Ever the sportsman. Circling once again. MVP. Poffo lock up center of the ring once again. Calling overtime. And once again, MVP powered into the corner by the much bigger and more experienced Poffo. And once again, another clean break. MVP, oh no. Telling the referee that Poffo went for the hair. I didn't see that. And these fans in attendance agreeing with me here. They didn't see it either. The referee didn't see it either. And this match will continue.
I'm the one who filmed it. That's why I'm saying yes.
I just heard a little kid say something very derogatory. I'm not repeating it. Once again to the collar and up the tie-up. MVP going to the hair of Poffo. Powering him into the corner this time around. Still maintaining control of Poffo by using that hair for leverage. Now making the break. Feigning the clean break, but we all know that wasn't the case. Now Poffo telling the referee that MVP pulled his hair. MVP denying it. I'm flying solo right now, folks. All right. They're looking for the lockup once again. There it is, center of the ring. MVP quick to the waist lock. Poffo looking to get out of it here. Oh, looking for a leg. Beautiful arm drag-like maneuver from Lanny Poffo, now in control of the wrist and Michael Von Payton. Von Payton slowly making his way up to his feet. Circling here, look at this. Poffo putting more leverage on that wrist, pushing away at the face of Von Payton with his foot, takes him down, maintaining control of the wrist. Now in a kneeling armbar position. Now grounded on the mat, still maintaining control of that arm. Von Payton looking to get to the ropes to break it up. Rolls through into a front face lock on the genius here. Once again reversed into a hammerlock. Very quick thinking here by Poffo, but Von Payton close to the ropes. But no, opting to get up instead. Still locked in that hammerlock. Grabbing the head of the genius. Powers him back into the corner. Looking for the break. Here it is. Referee calling for it. And there it is. Clean break. Oh, but Von Payton with the back elbow. Very, very dirty maneuver right there from Von Payton. MVP now hammering away, clubbing forearm to the back of the genius. Takes him right down. Now lifted Poffo to his feet. Big right hand. Finds its mark right on the jaw. Looking to whip from coast to coast. But she is. MVP backing up. Looking to charge in. But oh, telegraphed by Poffo with the high knee to the face. And the crowd going wild. Poffo now perched, kick to the midsection. Another. And another. Big right hand of his own, taking Von Payton right off his feet. Von Payton reeling in the corner. Wow, he's calling for a timeout here. Referee Danny Lincoln backing Poffo up. It's Von Payton in the ropes. Von Payton clearly didn't expect that. Just kicks the midsection and that big right hand knocking him off his feet. And the referee in control of things right now as the crowd calling MVP a chicken. But he's got his back turned. The genius, big right hand. Now what's this? Takes Von Payton in the hard way. And Von Payton once again reeling here. The genius beals him across the ring with that hip toss. And Lanny Poffo in control of things. Big headlock takeover. Oh, man, close fist to the face. Referee admonishing Poffo, telling him he's got to open those hands. And Von Payton sent to the outside of the floor. And the Genius is feeling it tonight, folks. And Von Payton, as I mentioned, on the floor. Look at this. We're going to go into the crowd here to escape the wrath of leaping Lanny Poffo, the Genius. The second-generation superstar. Referee Danny Lincoln with the count. Oh, Von Payton breaks the count, goes back on out. Clearly, there you go. The fans picking up on it. Clearly playing the chicken. Von Payton slowly coming back into the ring. And the Genius ready once again. Von Payton backing off. I don't think he wants any more of Lanny Poffo. There it is. Test of strength initiated. Knuckles locked. And wow, Poffo overpowering Von Payton. But Von Payton using the ropes for leverage here. Now overpowering the Genius. He's on that first rope, putting a lot of leverage on the knuckles of Lanny Poffo. Now climbing up to the second. My lord. Von Payton, ever the opportunist, thrown off. Right there with the knuckles locked. Big right hand. And another. And a kick to the midsection. And another. The Genius with those educated feet sends him off. Ducks a clothesline into the waist lock. Hammering form to the back of the head. Stomping away on the shoulder. Von Payton has picked his spot now. And he is attacking it like a pit bull. Big headbutt. Wow. Picking the Genius off his feet in the cover. Very nonchalant. Only chest to chest, not putting all his weight across his shoulders. Only gets a 2 count, much to the crowd's delight. Now look at this, going to the choke. My lord, referee's got to break this up. Von Payton with the break. Knowing fully well that if the referee counted the 5, he would have been disqualified. And he does not want to go home a loser. Scoop. Slam, center of the ring. Now Von Payton, look at this. No sweat, says Von Payton. Removing the elbow pad. Looking as though he's going to drop an elbow, hits the ropes. And then it's telegraphed by the Genius. Von Payton taking too much time. Able to roll out of the way. And again with the leaping elbow drop. Von Payton's elbow got to be in a world of hurt here, as he's now being hammered upon by the Genius, who is making a comeback here. Kick to the midsection. Big close fist right in the corner. And another. And another. Big flurry of rights. Stomping away on the midsection of Von Payton once again. The Genius. The referee admonishing here as the fans count along. Poffo backing up. Lifting Von Payton to his feet. Oh, knee lift from Von Payton. Cuts off the Genius. Clubbing forearms to the back. Kick to the ribs. My lord. They're putting on an armbar here while going to the hair of the Genius as well. Rear chin lock applied. Von Payton cutting off the blood and airflow to the brain of the Genius, looking to put him to sleep. This will take a lot out of you folks. Referee checking the arm. That's one down. Checking it again. Oh, there it is. He's up. He's coming back to life here. In Pembroke, Ontario. Goes to the eyes of Von Payton. Referee didn't see it. Dirty move from the Genius. Not what I expected from him. Von Payton swinging away, catching nothing. Hammering away on the top turnbuckle. The Genius schoolboy roll up. Oh, only a 2 count. Von Payton able to kick out at the very last millisecond. Stomping away on the shoulder. Von Payton on the attack once again. There's a little bit of revenge here. Going to the eyes of the Genius. Oh, man. Right to the eyes. Referee admonishing Von Payton. Very, very Terrible move right there. It was an eye for an eye, as they could say. Snapmare takes him over. Once again, rear chair lock applied with the knee to the middle of the back for more leverage. That'll drain him. And the fans rallying behind the Genius here, trying to help him out of this predicament. The Genius, with his knuckles locked behind the head of Von Payton. Big jawbreaker. Desperation move from the Genius. But is it enough? Can he turn it around here, folks? Wrestling Super Show, Pembroke, Ontario. Blocks the right hand. Fires back with one of his own. Again, another one of his own. Big right hand from the Genius. Sets him off the ropes. Big clothesline. The Genius fell with that one as well. Apparently Von Payton moving in too fast, knocked him over. Scoop on a slam. And the Genius, as I mentioned earlier, one of the first men in the United States to use the moonsault. And that does it. Ladies and gentlemen.
The reigning Canadian heavyweight champion, who is in the ring right now, about to face off against a former Canadian heavyweight champion, the Genius, the poet himself, leaping Lanny Poffo. And he looks like he has a poem for us all right now, so let's listen in and see what he has to say. Not that Hannibal seems to want to listen to it. Be there when your neighbor hasn't got enough to eat. Try to love your enemies and always be aware that in the Super Bowl of life, the tortoise beats the hare. Thank you. Another poem from Lanny Poffo. Dark Cash says the poem is not true. Lanny Poffo, of course, known for his poetry, actually released a book on his poetry called Limericks from the Heart. He's also very well known in the wrestling community, not only for being the brother of Macho Man Randy Savage and the son of the late great Angelo Poffo, but he defeated the immortal Hulk Hogan in the prime of his career on NBC's Saturday Night Main Event, which was quite a feat because Hulk Hogan never lost at that point, and that was quite a shock to everyone in the wrestling world. Of course, he's feuded with Brutus the Barber Beefcake, as we see a huge knee to the chest of Lanny Poffo after a Muay Thai type hold to the head. Now Hannibal just working away on the back of Poffo. He probably wishes he was back in his WWE days right now, when he managed the Beverly Brothers and Mr. Perfect. Kurt Hennig, as Hannibal misses a splash to the corner, lands sternum first right to that hard steel turnbuckle pad, just thin padding covering it, and he's paying for that splash right now. Lanny Poffo elbowing him in the back of the head, picking him up now with a square punch to the jaw. Hannibal holding his teeth area, but now he's fighting back with a punch right to the nose of Lanny Poffo, and a big double axe handle to the back. Now he's choking Poffo. The referee better get in there before he chokes Poffo right out. Poffo is wrestling in his clothes tonight here in Florenceville, Bristol, New Brunswick, because he lost his wrestling gear on the flight. He was supposed to receive the clothes in time to wrestle, but they did not come in time, which is not surprising, as Florenceville, Bristol is basically out in the middle of the wilderness, as Lanny Poffo gives a low blow to Hannibal here, which the referee did not see. That would have, of course, been an immediate disqualification if the referee had seen that. Lanny picks up Hannibal again, punches him right square in the face, follows up with a big boot to the midsection. He's still booting him. Now he's choking Hannibal, giving Hannibal a taste of his own medicine. Hannibal fights back with another big hit. Now he's choking Lanny Poffo. Of course, Hannibal, a former IWA Puerto Rico Intercontinental Champion and two-time World Wrestling Council Tag Team Champion in Puerto Rico as well. He has wrestled in England, he has wrestled in the Dominican Republic, all over the United States. He's had matches with the WWE, but here he is in Great North Wrestling. with a headlock here. Of course, Hannibal has an amateur wrestling background, former national champion in freestyle wrestling, former Olympic trials silver medalist in Greco-Roman wrestling. He knows how to apply a headlock very tightly, and those 23-inch arms certainly help him out as well. Poffo fighting his way out there, showing a lot of heart here tonight. Hannibal stops him, throws him off the ropes, goes for a clothesline, misses, goes for a back body drop, sunset flip by Lanny Poffo, and we have a 1, 2, no! Hannibal kicks out, and Hannibal is not happy about that. He's going straight after Poffo with more of those huge double axe handles to the back. Now just beating away on the back of Lanny Poffo and going right back to that headlock. Hannibal screaming away now. Dark Cash screaming away at the referee. That's got to be a distraction for the referee to have this idiot on the outside causing so much havoc. He should be barred from ringside. Of course, Great North Wrestling has been to New Brunswick 3 or 4 times. We've been to Alberta numerous times. We've even been to Quebec, and we operate mostly out of Ontario, but we go all over Canada, as the crowd here cheering for Lanny Poffo to get up and make a comeback here on Hannibal. Dark Cash telling the crowd to shut up and pounding the mat, trying to motivate Hannibal to get back up and stay in this. Hannibal should squeeze harder. No, he has a better idea. He's going to headbutt Lanny Poffo in the temple as he goes outside the ring, almost lands on some fans. As he gets thrown outside of the ring, you better watch out at these events if you're a fan. Do not walk too close to the ring. Hannibal, what's he doing? He's got a chair. He's got a chair. Referee, get in the way. This is not called for. He's going to kill him. Lanny Poffo stops Hannibal just in the nick of time with a boot to the midsection and throws Hannibal about as hard as I've ever seen anyone thrown into a solid steel, thick steel ring post. Hannibal is suffering right now. He may even be busted open from that. Hannibal rips open the shirt of Lanny. Thunderous chops now to Lanny Poffo. 2.
Come on, old man.
Turns him around again. A 3rd, just absolutely blistering chop to Lanny Poffo. And the crowd is booing Hannibal.
Hannibal is the best wrestler in Canada and in North America. Finish him!
Dark Cash very confident in his man, as you can hear. A lot of fans out there may agree with Dark Cash. Of course, Hannibal was more on the evil side of wrestling at the time of this match. He has since seen a bit of a brighter side. He's a lot nicer to the fans these days, but he still certainly has a mean streak in him. Of course, he's the reigning Canadian heavyweight champion, a title that Lanny Poffo once held. As you see Lanny Poffo go up like a sack of rocks for Hannibal's big body slam, but Hannibal powers him up and slams him down to the mat as he says he's unstoppable. And now he appears to be going up on the ropes. This is a risk here. But Hannibal is known to be a bit of a high flyer despite being 285 pounds. As Lanny Poffo moves out of the way, Hannibal pays for that mistake. But I don't know if Lanny has any energy left. He's absolutely looks completely tuckered out. He's crawling on the mat right now. He can barely stand up, but he's going after Hannibal. He has revenge on his mind here. A big shot to the kisser of Hannibal, a 2nd shot, and Hannibal's just barely able to keep his hands up to protect himself. A 3rd shot to the kisser, and again, that's got to loosen some teeth on Hannibal. Lanny Poffo just wailing away on the face of Hannibal. Now he goes up for a body slam of his own, smashes Hannibal down. Could we be seeing a moonsault here? Lanny Poffo, of course, was the innovator of the moonsault and the Swanton Bomb, was the first wrestler to show those moves in North America, and it looks like we are going to be seeing his finishing maneuver right now. The moonsault, and he hits him square on. It could be all over too. No. Hannibal barely kicks out, and now Hannibal's henchman Darko on the outside. This referee better send Darko back to the back. This is completely unfair. Hannibal already has Dark Cash out there. That's enough of a distraction for the Genius. But now Darko's out there too, as Hannibal lays one in thick on Poffo. Poffo fires back though and rakes the eyes of Hannibal. And it appears he's going for a neck breaker. Shades of a ravishing Rick Rude. Right there, a man who Lanny Poffo has wrestled many times throughout his 8-year career in WWE. And of course, Lanny even had a 3-year career with WCW World Championship Wrestling. As Hannibal nails him in the face and throws Poffo again out to that hard concrete floor. Of course, Great North Wrestling does not use pads around their ring. Their wrestlers are the toughest in the world. And I believe I hear Dark Cash actually trying to bribe the ref. How much do you want? He's saying the ref is saying, I don't get paid off. I am an official of Great North Wrestling. And now he's checking on Hannibal, making sure Hannibal's okay. He's taken quite a beating in this match as well. He's asking Hannibal if he can continue. Darko on the outside taking a look at Lanny Poffo as the referee is tending to Hannibal. He doesn't see any of this. Let's get a camera over there so we can see what's going on. Dark Cash is saying to DQ Lanny Poffo. Apparently he punched Darko on the outside of the ring, which of course he should be saving those punches for Hannibal, staying away from Darko, as we see Hannibal, who's absolutely out of it on the outside, but he's got a chair again. He's picked up a solid steel chair, and I could hear that all the way from where I am in Manchester, England, as you hear that sickening thud of steel against flesh as that chair meets the outside of Lanny Poffo's back. Lanny's a big muscular fellow, but that chair's gotta hurt. Could we be seeing the sacrifice powerbomb here? Hannibal's finishing move. Nobody gets up from this. He's got Hannibal, or he's got Lanny Poffo up in the air. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Sacrifice powerbomb is Hannibal's finishing maneuver. It's a spectacular maneuver, but the fans here are not pleased with the outcome of this match. This crowd is very lively and they are not happy whatsoever that Hannibal has won this match.
Come on, guys. Oh, he's hurt. Saturday evening, yeah. Hey, Zach. Get his picture. Get his picture.
Sorry, good show. That was great. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Good job. I threw popcorn at them.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn A, flicking. It's German for strike with an instrument.
Where's Hannibal? Where's he hiding?
Over here.
I don't think he's hiding.
You think something's funny? 55 years old. Fuck him. Where are you? Hey, you piece of shit.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Fuck you. Get the fuck away from me.
Hey, I swear to God, man.
Fuck yourself.
I'll break your fucking arm. Settle! Settle!
Hey,
settle!
Come on,
fuck off! I'll break your arm!
Don't do it.
Fuck off!
Stop the foot.
What's wrong with you, man?
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Fuck!
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
Fuck. Easy.
Okay.
Jesus, fuck.
The fuck's your problem?
Stop the fucking nonsense.
What are you pissed off about?
You guys? You okay? Get the.
You're lucky
He's lucky I don't break his arm.
For what? What the fuck is this about?
You're wearing your work because of what you are, cocksucker.
The hell did I do to you to piss you off?
Learn to work.
It's fucking bullshit.
To work. You just don't know how to work. That's what
It's
you
fucking shit,
suck.
Hannibal. You know what? This ain't the first time you've done this fucking shit.
Give us a space, man.
You okay?
No.
This is fucking bullshit. You guys get.
Doesn't matter. I could have been your father, you know?
I don't know what his problem is. I don't know, man. You can suck his arm. Let me see what the fuck's wrong with you.
You're the guy paying him, you know? It's like, what the hell?
What the hell is wrong, man? I'm sorry if I did anything.
Get on some fucking lithium and keep your hands off me. I'm going home. Fuck Cluster Rock.
Don't go home.
Fuck
Don't
Cluster
go
Rock.
home.
Fuck you.
Hey, talk honky.
Okay. Let it cool, okay?
Just settle
Get the
down.
fuck out.
Just let it cool for a minute.
We have to wrestle tomorrow.
Just
There's no
let
one.
it cool.
I don't have
People
to
are
do
paying.
shit.
People are paying to see you wrestle tomorrow.
I'm already rich.
I'm
Go
so-
fuck yourself.
Hey,
Just let it cool.
hey, Lanny.
Yeah, but you gotta
Let's just forget it.
You gotta get a lid on it, bro.
I'll take it.
Take your lithium, get the help you need, and get the fuck out of here. I'm going home.
Just
You're
calm
running out of wrestlers.
Just calm down.
You got a
Just calm
reputation in
down.
this business.
Just calm down.
You're where you are because of what you
Oh
are.
man, oh man. Oh.
You're not going to live to be my age, cocksucker.
What happened right there?
Well,
Lanny's pretty fucking old guy.
you know, having he don't
Fucking good gentleman.
come and take these kind of jobs to be slapped around.
Can you pick me back up?
He's a big fighter. He's definitely going to be scrapping fucking out. He's hunging out. Best in the wrestling. You see it? Sorry? You see the big fight?
Great sight.
Fuck, it's crazy.
Let's go see.
Devin does MMA pro wrestling, pro fight with me. You see Devin lock him up, man, fast. Devin hooked him down, he went bang. I said, fucking Devin's going to dive right for the legs. I said, took him right off his feet. So I said, Lanny, I said, don't fucking do it. Fuck him, he said. I said, don't do it. Well, fucking says Devin's going to take you right up and bang, boom, off his feet. Devin's a big dude, because I work with him on the mat, so Devin's a tough man. He's sitting in the chair, man, but fuck was that? I think he knew it was coming, but I don't know.
Yeah, he was.
Do you have any pictures you want to?
No, I don't have any pictures.
No,
You didn't bring them with you?
he was in the back there. I think I actually did it.
Crazy shit.
One day,
The crowd was into it.
I don't give a fuck.
The crowd was into it. That's what's important. If he's too old.
No, it's not important what the crowd.
If he's too old to be doing that, he shouldn't be there. Or he shouldn't agree to do it. Let's just forget about it. Let's forget about it. Let's just calm down here.
Nobody cares. Nobody wants to listen. You guys are running wild out here. Fuck. I'm a pro wrestler. I'm this. I'm fuck. My kids at home don't listen. They're just as fucked up because they don't want to listen. He don't want to fucking listen.
You guys dressed?
Yeah.
Yes, come on in.
Got some money for you, dear. Sorry.
Thank you,
So
sweetheart.
I don't. You're welcome.
Thank you, darling.
Sexy.
I'll be back out and get all the stuff in a minute.
Where's the
Got-
tag team? I don't know those boys' names.
Oh,
The guys
Oh, yeah.
that have pictures together? They're not here, right?
Hannibal, everything's okay.
Are you the one that...
No, it's not fucking okay.